in our main event as we take a look at the tail of the tape. Jermaine Franklin, Devin Vargas, two experienced heavyweights. The 989 assassin Jermaine Franklin and Toledo, Ohio's Devin Vargas. You see Devin Vargas, 42 years of age. He'll be giving up the age and the reach in this one. Perhaps one last time around the block for Devin Vargas, but Jermaine Franklin looking to make a statement.
Trunks a little high here, right here. We're going to go right here in the line. Okay, gentlemen, you receive your instruction. You're going to have a good, clean, professional fight. Touch them up. Let's go at the belt.
Yeah, he said he has plans A, B, and C, but he did say in any instance he needs to be a volume puncher, but it's a right hand from Jermaine Franklin that's doing the damage right now.
Oh, my.
And he is wailing away on Devin Vargas. The 989 assassin has acquired the target here in round one. Big uppercut from Franklin. Franklin wasting no time here in the main event.
He did say he was going to make Vargas fight. Vargas needs to hold on.
Come on, it's easy. Come on, Devin, come on.
Well, this is the type of strategy that Vargas has used over the years to make contenders look a little rough at times. He did this against Junior Faw. He's done it against other fighters by just smothering and blasting. He can make you look bad.
You're right.
Nice shot there from Franklin. Oh, boy. Franklin has Vargas in trouble. Franklin fighting Vargas off, creating space, and landing some big stuff here in the second round.
And go back to early in this fight when Vargas was so hurt in that first round. Who thought we'd even get here and Vargas would be competing?
Hard uppercut there from Franklin. A chopping right hand behind it. Again, Vargas mostly staying close enough in those exchanges to take the most of the sting off the shots. But he's in trouble right now, and he looks like he's ready to go.
Oh. That might be it, guys.
Devin Vargas up at the count of 9. Big opportunity here for Jermaine Franklin to close the show.
And Franklin got one in when he was down that also did some damage.
He gets caught there. Jermaine Franklin's probably wondering, how did this guy get back up? I thought that was over.
The double tough Devin Vargas back up and landing shots. Moments after this fight looked like it was donezo.
And you know, Franklin has landed enough big shots to have stopped Vargas at this point. It's just, Vargas is as tough as nails.
Yeah, he's tough. He takes a good shot. I would think some flurries. You know, he needs more for punches and bunches, like bag drills. I'll call them bag drills. Then go for the home run. And more bag drills, then go for the home run. There's the home run.
Double left hook.
Yep.
And Corey mentioned the weight of Franklin. Will that hinder him a little bit as this fight goes on? We'll see. The fact that he's much bigger than he has been.
I gotta say, guys, like to some degree, the theatrics of Vargas are kind of helping keep Vargas in the fight because the body language otherwise is very negative.
Right.
He's
Good
wobbling,
point.
He's bleeding, he's looking exhausted, but these little flashes of personality are kind of telling the referee, okay, you don't have to stop this yet.
Very good point.
And you know, Vargas just laying his big body on Franklin to offset Franklin's rhythm is helping Vargas too.
And then Franklin will come back and land a couple of huge power punches. And then we wonder, as Corey said before, is this the moment when it stops?
Vargas just landed a right uppercut.
Oh, yeah. Good combination there. What a shot from Jermaine Franklin, and that one sends Vargas to the mat. How many more of those can Devin Vargas take? How many more does he want to take?
Might have gotten saved by the bell.
Yeah, you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 completed rounds of boxing, the blue corner advises our referee in charge, Ansel Stewart, to stop the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout, Jermaine, the 989 Assassin Franklin Jr.
Franklin improves to 23-2. Big win for Franklin here in our main event. And Franklin now looking ahead to some potential big opportunities in the heavyweight division, Raul. And of course, everyone wants a shot at the title, but there are a lot of big names and a lot of money out there in the heavyweight division. So here's some potential names that Jermaine Franklin can look at. What about Ajit Kayabel, who we saw pick up another big win in Saudi Arabia? What about the Olympic medalist, Bakadir
Jalolov,
yeah. Jared Anderson,
Yes, another possible fight
from Toledo, Ohio.
I would love to see that. I would love to see with any of those guys. I think this was a good confidence builder for Jermaine Franklin, being that he'd been out for almost a year, and I think he's back.
All right, well, we're ready to hear from the 989 Assassin, who's standing by with Al Bernstein.
You hit him with everything, and he just did not stay down until finally you were able to close the show, and he couldn't come out for the round. But a really good performance by you, despite his toughness.
Yeah, it was a great fight for me. I felt like I made the fight harder than it needed to be, being overly aggressive, trying too hard to land too many power shots. So I guess working on the new plan kind of made me too aggressive. So we're just gonna go back to the drawing board, working on staying calm.
Well, it's interesting, and you said that you wanted to get the knockout, which is totally understandable. It wasn't as if you didn't land. It's not as if you didn't land big power punches, and it's not as if you didn't hurt him. But of course, we all talked about all week about what a great combination puncher you are, and you showed that in flashes. You probably just wish you had done it a little bit more.
Yeah, so like coaches had me on the game plan of throwing more combinations, being more smart, picking more. I'm not gonna lie, once I landed the first power punch, I just got happy. And I was trying to calm down. I know some moments in there looked like I was just letting them get off, but I had to sit there to calm down, to be able to bring myself down. So I kind of got outside of my game plan, but it's okay. I still got the job done. And I do wish I threw more combinations. They were open, but once I was using the power punches instead of the combos.
Well, you won you did win every round. And the interesting thing is that you were able to land the kind of power punches you wanted to land. I think some of this, the reason we're even having this conversation, is just because of his innate toughness. There were many points in that fight which it certainly looked like you were going to end the fight. And you did land big power punches. This does raise an interesting question, though. You are, by nature, not a one-punch knockout person. You are a heavyweight that has sting in your punches, and you win by throwing a lot of punches. So in a way, it just kind of reinforces that that's the way you're going to get to the absolute top in the heavyweight division.
Yes, by all means. I think I'm more of a volume punching heavyweight. It's only a couple of us, but my greatest aspect is a lot of the guys have the strength early on, but they don't have the strength later on. So if I can out punch you and you can't keep up with my output, you're only going to slow down. So I think that's an advantage of mine.
Now you were higher in weight for this fight than you've been recently. Was that by design, or is that something that I knew you didn't have as long a training camp as you might have liked? Then maybe that had some role in it.
A little bit of both. Then I wish for a longer training camp, but this boxing stuff happens, so we just just had to stay prepared. And I had got a little bit off my diet, so I got a little fat. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but
Some of us have been off our diet occasionally.
yeah, so I'm getting it back together. I had got up to like 260 something, so yeah, I'm getting it back together. It's gonna come down gradually.
All right, so let's talk about your place in the heavyweight division and where you can be now. So you get another win. You're in a position where at age 30, you're younger than a lot of the heavyweights. Most of the contenders and champions are older. They're in their late 30s. What does it look like for you in the immediate future moving forward and in the next year or two, do you think? And how busy do you need to stay?
I want to stay as busy as possible. I'm not one of those heavyweights that want to fight 1 or twice a year. I like to fight 3 or 4 times a year if I can. I think this is not the game where we should take big breaks. You know, your body only deteriorates. So hopefully I can keep the ball rolling, stay busy, keep getting great fights and good fights to push my way to making the title run.
And the heavyweight division is now one where we're seeing a lot of the different top 10 heavyweights face each other. So there might be some people out there that you could get to.
Yeah, hopefully we can get them all. You know, I'm not ducking nobody. I'm not ducking no smoke. As long as the business makes sense, I'm down to go.